Hi guys, so welcome back to a new episode. In this one we are looking at AMC because AMC stock really does have some potential now. We did talk about this one initially in last night's episode because AMC did kind of finish off the week on a fairly decent note. I mean, yes, it does look like we were down by a significant amount, but let's face it guys, from about the 10th of February or even the 9th up until now, you can see you would have been up about 3% if you'd have bought those lows, and this is kind of an indication of this stock coming back into the green. So of course from the 11th up until now, we can see a bit of an increase by only 1.64%. It is a small amount, don't get me wrong, but it is still in the green. And now we talk about the potential that this one does have going forwards into the next week, and why I think AMC stock definitely could still be a good buy. Well guys, first thing to know, I am not a financial advisor, so please make sure to do your own research and don't just follow what I say blindly because it is just my personal opinion. But if you will enjoy hearing somebody's opinion, please do leave a like and subscribe because it would be appreciated. And of course, if you want to become a channel member, you can do that by pressing the join button. With all that being said though, let's jump straight into the episode. So yeah guys, first we want to have a quick look at the fundamentals of this company, and we can see on screen right now what AMC does according to Google. And of course, basically AMC Holdings is an American movie theater chain which is headquartered in Kansas, and it is actually the largest movie theater chain in the world, which is quite an interesting fact indeed, and I think this really will help it going forwards. I'm going to talk about this in just a moment. Anyway, it was founded back in 1920 and AMC has the largest share of US theater market, so this does indicate a lot of strength going forwards guys. It's obviously a massive company. I think this will help this share price going forward, so there is obviously a lot of potential here. But what I want to talk about is a specific price that we have been seeing over the past week, as it does look like AMC sell-off is potentially coming to an end and what we could be seeing going forwards into next week. So guys, I'm giving all of my personal opinions and a forecast on this stock into next week in tomorrow's episode, so please do make sure that you subscribe as to not miss out on that one. But basically guys, I think it is a good thing that we are starting to see AMC level out. I mean, this stock has been subject to a lot of volatility in the past month or so. As you can see on charts, we rocketed all the way up to about $20 before rocketing all the way back down to a price of about $6-7, and then of course selling off ever since, reaching about $5.50 as of current. So I don't think now is the worst time to buy. I definitely think this sell-off is going to end pretty soon. I'm fairly confident of that. I mean, like I said, over the past 2 or 3 days, yes, we have seen a lot of volatility, but generally speaking, if you'd have bought the lows, you would have been up so far. I think this is a good indication of things going forwards. Now when it comes to low points, I think now we are definitely seeing a low point. I'm not exactly sure what this one is going to do on Monday morning. I'm sure nobody can be 100% certain, but I think as of current what we saw on Friday afternoon, this one leveling out at about $5.59 is a fantastic entry point in my personal opinion. I mean, as far as stocks do come, AMC is still a risky one, and a lot of people are still in this one for that profit. And when I say profit, I'm talking about the huge profit. And if there's one thing that the past week has shown us, we definitely can still make a bit of profit from the volatility on this one. You can see, like I said, if you'd have bought in this point here at about $5.35 and held only a few days, you could have sold off only a day later, making about 23% profit. So of course, the profits definitely still can be there with this one if you do know how to trade it in the correct fashion. But honestly guys, I definitely can't see this one popping up by an insane amount in the next week, and that is not a bad thing. I think this one is becoming more of a buy and hold stock, and I think as far as buy and holds do come, it is definitely coming to a very decent entry point for that one. I mean, if you are looking to be 100% safe on this one, I'd definitely wait out until Tuesday or Wednesday to see what this one does. If it's relatively flat, if we start to make a bit of an increase, I definitely think now could be one of the best points to get in. But if you are willing to hold AMC for the more long term, I definitely think it could pay off. Like I've just said guys, it is one of the largest, if not the largest company, theatre company in the world, and that is really helpful going forwards. Now of course, the revenues of this company have been hindered this year, and of course in 2020 as well, and that is for obvious reasons with the pandemic and whatnot, as people cannot go to theatres. Now with the vaccine being rolled out, it is a good indication of some things to come. I think we could be looking at AMC at a realistic discount right now. I think going forwards we could see this one increase in price by a significant amount, so there is still a lot of potential with AMC, just in a different way. So if I was going to be investing in AMC guys, I would be holding it for the next year or two to just see what happens with this one, but we do need to be aware it is a speculative play. Now things can change in my opinion guys. If it was to rocket up like this on Monday or Tuesday, and if I was to own a position on this stock, I would definitely sell out with that position and of course make a decent amount of profit in the process, because you know what guys, if it is going to rocket, fair enough, don't we just want to sell that, you know, rocket and of course make a decent amount of money? It does make sense that that is going to happen, but guys, that is an optimistic thing to see. I think yes, this one does have that long-term potential, and even short-term we do still have quite a bit of interest in this stock, so it could also do something short-term. I don't think it will be too explosive. I think at the max, if it was to explode in the next week or so, we're going to hit $10 maximum, and even then guys, I don't think there's a highly likelihood of that happening, but that is not a bad thing. AMC definitely still could be a decent long-term buy and hold, as like I said, with the pandemic almost coming to an end, hopefully with the vaccine starting to be rolled out, things are looking optimistic for this theatre industry in the next 2 to 3 years. I think we definitely could see AMC stock hitting $10 in that period for sure, and that would definitely render AMC a decent buy. So as for $20 guys, I don't think we are going to see it in the next week or so. I know that a lot of people are going to dislike this video for saying that, but I just think that AMC is still a solid company for the fundamentals. I think it definitely is more of a long-term buy and hold. I just think it does still carry a lot of risk with it, so we do need to be aware of that. As far as stocks go, it is going to be very volatile going forwards, and that is not necessarily a bad thing if you know how to trade it correctly, but you do need to be aware of that one as well. So please tell me what you're doing with AMC in the comment section. Are you holding it? Do you think it's going to explode in the next 2 weeks or so? Please do tell us below. With that being said though, if you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and subscribe because it would be appreciated. With that being said, let's end the video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye until then.